Hello, my name is Braydon Scank and I am 18 years old, and I come from a small town in Indiana with a population of about 2,100 people. My story started the moment I was born. I was born with an immunodeficiency disease called SCIDS. If you've seen the movie Bubble Boy, you know what I'm talking about. SCIDS stands for Severe Combined Immunodeficiency Syndrome, which is basically being born without an immune system. I had to live in a bubble for about the first 8 months of my life. I had a couple surgeries, and I had to stay at Riley's Children's Hospital due to be very easily getting sick. For my surgeries, I believe that I've had about 2 or 3. I've had scars on my stomach from like right here, all around my stomach, just from these surgeries. And I was told about 2 or 3 years ago that I died twice while I was on the operating table. While in recovery, a nurse had came into my room and she had given me this stuffed animal. I have named it Cowie because I was a kid and it's a cow. So I've had it ever since I was little. It meant the world to me, and if I didn't have it whenever I was sleeping, I would cry until I got it, and I just could not sleep without it. After the 8 months was up, I got to go home. As a child, or while I was growing up, I was like, oh, I was this child that had this syndrome, and I wasn't going to go places and whatnot. I'm not going to be able to achieve anything. But now look at me. I've served on 2 state officer teams, both this year, academic school year. I served as the Indiana BPA Indiana BPA Region 7 President and the Indiana FCCLA Vice President of State Projects. I've now graduated high school, and I'm going to attend Indiana State University in the fall. And at Indiana State, I'm going to major in education with a concentration in Spanish and family consumer sciences. For some of you that don't know what family and consumer sciences are, it involves classes such as like child development, adult roles, cooking. It's all over facts like cooking and cleaning, sewing, all sorts of classes like those. And after college, I plan on teaching in a high school full of high school students that will hopefully just be a blast. And now I want to end with a quote. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. And this was said by Helen Keller. Always be positive and try your best to be happy.